And we're back with TSPN, and we have Curtis Stomme. Curtis, good to see you.
Thank you.
Anje Olmstead and Loretta Armstrong.
Hi.
How are you all today?
Great.
Good, thank you.
All right.
Weekday.
And we have some colorful artwork here that, Loretta, you're going to talk about first, right?
Okay. I guess we can start with Peak Hill. This is a painting I did in Peak Hill and cover you up here.
That's okay.
In Jackson. Usually there's a cat up sleeping in this window. That's what kind of interested me. And it's just up above where the old Safeway store was. You just climb up there and take a hike up the hill. And I kind of have a great imagination and change the colors and add things to it.
What medium is it?
It's oils. It's oils and
That art, the style of the artwork is
whimsical.
It's fun.
Yeah, I called my website Whimsical Tunes. Tunes like cartoons.
And
Not
you're
like
right.
music.
You have to have a good imagination
Yeah.
to get those colors in there and get everything just right.
Yeah, and it's just fun. I have a lot of fun with the paint. So,
Now, and you have another one on this side.
Yes.
That's all span over with the camera. If you could just explain this one, it's done in the same style.
yes, this one was done in Sutter Creek on Mill Street. They've changed it. They've remodeled the house, but I didn't change the art because I just love that painting. And everything kind of has a Halloween look with me. I like Halloween and moonlight. I love nautical paintings. And
How long have you been painting?
oh, just forever.
Not talking about Skunk Hollow, your business. You're talking about the
Yeah.
actual painting is just forever. So
Yeah,
so
even in high school, in the high school annual, I was doing paint, doing the artwork then.
something that's inside, I guess.
Yeah, I got really interested in the 80s and really studied for years and years with Anita Wolf.
Okay. And Angie, why don't you talk about what's going on in Sutter Creek with the show?
Yes, the Sutter Creek Gallery is having their first Floral Inspirations show, and the reception for that show will be on May 3rd, and it will begin at 3 p.m. It will be part of the monthly art trek that we have.
Coming up this coming Saturday.
This coming Saturday. And what we have decided to do is to steal an idea from a San Francisco museum that has this annually. They invite professional floral designers to come in and to look at the artwork and select one to interpret via floral. And so
Now,
we are
interpret,
going to
what do you
be-
mean by interpret?
The inspiration, for example, is on this piece of Loretta's, which is, can we get this piece down here up? The piece that's down here will be interpreted by Millie Butler, who is an art teacher at Argonaut High School, which is why she couldn't make it this morning. But she is also a professional floral designer, and so she will be interpreting this piece by Loretta. So at the Sutter Creek Gallery, when you go in and look at Loretta's piece, adjacent to it will be Millie's floral interpretation of that piece. And so she has told me that she has already made 2 canoes and that she will be using liatris, which is a flower, and also she'll be using alstroemeria in her arrangement. So that should be fun as heck.
I might interpret it as Yogi Bear or something like that. We're out camping.
Yogi Bear.
Well, that should be fun there.
Yes, and as I mentioned to you earlier, George Lambert was on TSPN earlier this week, I believe on Monday, and so he said, well, I kind of did my thing, so if you want to talk about my work more, then you could.
I hate George. He's
So,
on our Rotary Club, and I've actually bought the Preston Castle piece that he did. So.
Yes, I have a picture of that. It's absolutely wonderful.
We'll hold that. I'll
You
hold
can
that while
hold
you
one
hold
up.
that.
Yeah, so it's a wonderful piece. Lucky you to have that. So this is going to be George's piece that will be interpreted, and it will be interpreted in floral design by your very own Sue Slyvek.
And George is a square dancer. I know that because he misses a couple meetings occasionally
Oh,
because
yes.
he's got to be square dancing. He loves it. I guess him and his wife Mary.
Yes. So next to this piece will be a piece that will be a floral piece by Sue Slyvek, and she also is a professional floral designer and does wedding design. Then we have Curtis Stomme.
And Curtis,
Where's he?
what are you going to be doing?
What'd I do?
And Curtis's work is somewhere here.
Here are a couple.
Bring it
of
back
them.
over for us, and I'll hold one if you can hold the other.
Sure.
I'll do my best to
And
stand here.
Why don't you talk about your piece first there,
How
Curtis?
you-
This is
We'll just set them up on
this
the
is the
table.
one that you were going to interpretate. Interprify.
You want to talk about that one?
And what is this medium that you use?
Paint. It's acrylic paint.
And what is your technique of putting that paint on there?
I paint with wood blocks.
Okay.
Oh,
Curtis is a man of few words, I can tell, but
Yes.
his paintings are great.
Yes.
What about this one? What are we looking at here? It's
what was your inspiration for this piece?
Life. I like music, so I try to paint every night before I go to sleep, and if I don't have good music going, I don't feel compelled to paint. So I like good music. That makes me go.
now I don't know if my interpretation of that one you're holding is wrong, but it looks like almost like a pair of glasses, like somebody looking out from the painting. Now I don't know if that's what was the intent or
Well,
not, but everybody has their own perception.
Everything in the world is abstract, and we're the ones that give anything meaning. So if you look at anything you see in the world under a magnifying glass, it's abstract. Everything is abstract.
I see John Lennon behind those glasses or
Uh-oh.
something. Anyway, we've got to hurry.
Okay, and I am going to be interpreting Curtis's piece. I will be getting some birds of paradise flowers, which is what I wanted to really have for this, but I had to do rhodesidia instead. And when you get rhodesidia, driving down the road and picking flowers, you don't always get the ones you want.
Okay, what time and where's your show?
The show is at the Sutter Creek Gallery. The reception starts at 3 p.m. and all of the floral designers and artists will be in attendance. We'd love to have you there.
Okay, May 3rd, this coming Saturday, and
Sutter Creek Gallery.
Check out Sutter Creek Gallery. We have to go over to our next segment. Thank you all for being here.
Thanks for
and,
having us.
Great works of art. So we'll be over to our next segment in just a moment.
Thank you.
Check out our new website upgrade. Now, new